Well, looks like this coffee shop is full. So I think we will go somewhere else. Because I don't feel like fighting anybody for a spot so that I can use my laptop, you know. Well, every time you go onto one of these, you got to do this. Just because the echo. Pretty sure there's this coffee shop somewhere over here. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. You know, I would agree with that, except that I'm agnostic. Oh no, what the hell are you doing? Oh no. This guy right here. Oh, I was gonna fix it for him. Oh well. Oh no. Put my kickstand down there. I was gonna fix his gas cap because it's hanging out. Maybe I'll tell him. No, nothing. Your gas cap is open.
Oh, yeah?
Just so you know, it's dangling. No problem.
Wow, what a nice motorcycle.
Hey, thank you very much. Yep. That's pretty funny. They got too many things on their mind already, you know, I'm sure. Woo, hello. Yeah, you gotta be careful on these two-lane streets with neighborhoods. People will be pulling out. People will be pulling out on ya. I think we can find something down here. Well, oh my goodness, that guy's got so many signs. What the F? I almost want to go over there and say something to him. Or at least read all his signs. I mean, he put in all the work for it, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of wild. It's a nice day. It's like 55 degrees. It's like February. I mean, it's a nice day, and we might meet up with some friends later. So I don't know. We'll find out where the road's gonna take us. You know, I think that's one of the advantages of having a motorcycle is like you don't really have to worry about like gas and how much it's gonna cost you. You know, like once you've already bought the motorcycle, you bought all the gear, you bought all the, you know, the helmets and the gadgets and crap. It's like now you pretty much only have to pay like, you know, $5 for a gallon and a half of gas or whatever, you know, and you can ride around all around town for like basically the whole day and not fork out a fortune. I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys ride who's watching my videos. So why do you guys ride? Like, what is your, you know, top 3 things that you like about riding? You know, should leave in the comments and let me know, you know, what it is that riding does for you. Sometimes you can tell it's a new rider when they don't wave at you, you know. Or maybe that guy's just a jackass. I don't know. One of the two. Because, I mean, even if you hate me, like, you still wave because you don't really know it's me until, like, it's either too late to wave, you know. So it's like, so if you're not waving, I mean, I'm just like, what the F, you know. Like, this guy's got a Harley for sure. See? And he waved. See? He even did this little thing. So that's fucking awesome. You know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't see me, you know, even though I've got a red bike, red gloves, red everything. I literally have a red backpack on right now. Red helmet. Yeah. So, but maybe he didn't see me, okay? You know, maybe he didn't, you know. I always wanted a motorcycle ever since I was young, but I was still kind of under my parents' thumb. And then one of my younger brothers got a motorcycle when he was in the Marines, and you know, he was like, yeah, probably don't get a motorcycle. And I was like, okay, fair enough, you know, because I always liked one of the things he said was, he's like, motorcycle riding is the most dangerous thing you can ever do, because all it takes is one person not seeing you and turning in front of you, or slamming into you from the back because they don't see you. You know, I mean, that's all it takes, and then you'll never ride again. You know, so it is very dangerous. That is one other advantage to having a motorcycle I like, is the fact that you can zoom, you know, so like you get the sudden urge that you want to like beat that guy off the line, or, you know, zoom around somebody because they're going slow as fuck, you know, like you're on a motorcycle, you can do what the fuck you want, you know. But like if you're in a car, you know, you might be stuck, so you're like, oh dang it, I'm in traffic, like there's nothing you can do, and you know, there's not enough space in between cars for you to do anything, so it's like there's not much you can do there. But when you're on a motorcycle, you know, if you have that inclination and you feel like you want to, you know, like right now, if I really wanted to, I could just, you know, cut up in front of everybody else and be like, haha, fuck you guys. You know, I kind of don't play that game because I used to be in law enforcement, so, you know, I definitely know that's irritating as a cop, and I also know how dangerous it can be, because if I zoom down there and I piss off grandma here in the red car, you know, grandma could be pretty angry at me, and then when I turn, she just decides to turn into me, and she could absolutely screw up the rest of my life with her one decision. But really, right, like going back to, you know, what I've talked about in previous videos, you know, you can't control anybody else. All you can control is you. So if I piss her off and then she decides to hit me, well, yeah, it's her fault. Yeah, she's going to be the one who's going to have to pay out the medical bills and all that jazz. But really, could I have prevented it? Could I have not lane split to be an asshole and piss somebody off? You know, like those are things you got to consider. See, and I have to stop talking when I'm turning. See, I got the zoomies, so I want to go fast. Anyways, thanks for riding with me, guys. Have a nice day.